Welcome back. Today we're diving into one of the most misunderstood aspects of parenting teens. And it's something we don't say out loud nearly enough. Here it is. You and your connection with your teen are their strongest protective factor. Not your rules, not your reminders, not even your perfectly worded advice. It's the relationship. Let's sit with that, because a lot of parents I talk to are trying really hard. They're Googling parenting strategies. They're talking to ChatGPT. They're reading articles. They're watching videos like this one. They want to do it right. But sometimes that drive to get it right leads to missing the deeper point. That the biggest impact you can make isn't from doing more, it's from being more connected. Now here's the truth that can feel even harder to accept. No matter how much you try to protect your teen from pain, you can't make their path pain-free. They're going to fall short. They'll be disappointed. They'll get hurt. They'll question themselves. That's not a parenting failure, that's life. And honestly, resilience isn't built from never falling down. It's built from falling down and having someone nearby who doesn't panic, who says, "Oh yeah, that sucked, but I'm here." Let me give you an example. A mom I worked with recently told me her son got cut from the team. He trained all summer to join. She wanted to tell him it wasn't a big deal. She wanted to fix it and find a solution, but instead, she sat with him and said, "I know how much this meant to you, and I can see how crushed you are. I'm here. Let me know if there's anything I can do." She didn't try to take the pain away. She stayed present through it. And you know what happened? Over the next few days, her son started bouncing back. Not because the pain disappeared, but because he had a safe place to land. That's connection, and that's resilience in motion. So when I say your connection is the most powerful tool you have, I'm not talking about being your teen's best friend or letting go of structure. I'm talking about the power of being able to hold the emotional weight of a moment without dropping it or without throwing it back at your teen because you can't handle how hard it feels. Let's go a little deeper. If your teen is pulling away, acting irritable, or shutting you out, it's easy to think connection is broken. But often that's just a signal that connection needs to shift. They're not toddlers anymore. They don't want you hovering, but they do want to know you're solid, that you're there without needing to be in control, that you're willing to witness their life unfold even when it doesn't match the version you hoped for. And that witnessing, that quiet, steady presence, that's what builds trust. Let's talk about resilience one more time before we wrap up. When your teen knows that you're not afraid of their pain or their mess, they start believing they don't have to be afraid of it either. They can learn that they can have a bad day, a big emotion, a personal failure, and still be worthy of love, still be seen, still be met with calm. And that's not just a soft skill. That's how emotion regulation gets built. That's how identity gets shaped. That's what helps a teen walk into the world with the sense that I can handle what comes. So here's your reminder today. You don't have to fix everything. You just have to show up consistently, calmly, and without making their pain about you. Let your connection be the thing they remember, not your corrections. Thanks for being here with me. If this video gave you a moment to breathe or a new way to think about your teen, I'd love for you to share it with a friend. Subscribe for more and drop a comment down below. I'd love to know what's one way you've stayed connected to your teen during a tough time. Let's keep building this conversation and something that lasts.